Hello friends, welcome once again to First Class Solutions. Today we're providing solutions to this calculus problem we have on the board. This is a problem that can be used to solve problems emanating from business and from economics as well. So in this case, we have a total cost. It could be a total cost of a firm, a company, or whichever one that engages in production. So they incur this total cost of q cubed minus 5q squared plus 60q. And they are asking us to find the minimum average cost. To find that minimum average cost, we need to be armed with the formula of getting average cost. And we understand that average cost is when we have our total cost over quantity. That is TC over Q. That is cost per unit. So in this case, to get the average cost is the first step towards solving this problem. And what we need to do simply, we say solution. Remember, we have our average cost being equals to total cost over quantity. That means to say our total cost, which is q cubed minus 5q squared plus 60q, will all be divided by what? By the q, that is by quantity. So in this case, we just need to simply divide all through by what we have here as q. So it will give us q cubed divided by q, you have q squared, minus 5q squared divided by q, we have 5q, plus 60q divided by q. Q will simply cancel q and we have 60 left. So this is our average cost function, AC, being equals to this. But mind you, we're not simply just looking for the average cost function. We are looking for the minimum average cost. So what is the minimum average cost? Simple. Average cost is minimized when you take the first derivation of average cost and equals it to what? To 0. Meaning that if you differentiate average cost, that is AC prime, if you differentiate average cost and make it equal to 0, you have the minimum average cost. Simply, we have AC prime being equal to, what is the first derivation of this? Take it step by step. First derivation of this one, q square will give us 2q. That means 2 multiplied by q, then subtract 1 from the powers. Remember the laws of your calculus. We subtract 1 from the powers to become raised to power 1. Then if this is raised to power 1, you don't need to write 2q raised to power 1. Simply have it as 2q. Minus 5q, the first derivative is 5. And derivation of a constant is 0. So our first derivation of average cost is this. Then we'll simply equate it to become 0. When you have this to become 0, that means this implies further that 2q is equals to 5. That means when you take minus 5 to the other side, being equals to 5. We'll further simply divide both sides by 2. Divide both sides by 2. It means that our q, if 2 cancels 2, our q will be 5 over 2, which is the same as 2.5. So having 2.5 as the value of q is not the end of the road. What we are asked to do is to find the minimum average cost. Here, we're able to get the critical value. That is the value of outputs that will give us the minimum average cost. So what we simply need to do is to put in back 2.5 as q in the average cost function. Putting back 2.5 as 2 as q in the average cost function. This will now give us the minimum average cost. So from this average cost function, we have q squared minus 5q plus 60. So wherever we have our q, we put 2.5. So it means further that we have 2.5 squared minus 5 times 2.5 plus 60. So this implies that 2.5 squared is 2.5 times 2.5. Let's use our calculator to solve it out. 2.5 squared will give us 6.25 minus 5 times 2.5. 2.5 times 5, we have 12.5 plus 60. So 12.5 plus 60 minus 12.5 plus 60 plus 6.25. 6.25 minus 12.5 plus 60 will give us 53.75. So finally, 53.75 is that minimum average cost that a firm will incur when we engage in production by producing this value of output being 2.5. Thank you very much, and God bless you for watching to the end. And also do well to share this video to your friends as it may be of help to them. God bless you once more. Bye bye.